Good team. Welcome back to another team Q&A. On today's episodes, it's gonna be mainly talking about the ban list and what I think should be coming off the ban list because I got a lot of ban list questions for this week's Q&A. And before I start the Q&A, just wanted to make an announcement that from now on, all the Q&A questions will become strictly off the Facebook fan page. So if you're not a part of the Facebook fan page yet, hit that link in the description down below to become a part of the Facebook fan page. And also, I want to show you guys my new Star Wars shirt. Big fan of the Star Wars series. Can't wait for the new movie that comes out in November, I believe. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. So on the YouTube page, I pretty much got a question asking me what I think about Synchrons. Do I think it's a fun deck? Can it be competitive? And simplest answer to that, especially after testing the Synchrons, it's a great deck. Right now, it's just not the format for the deck. That's mainly because everyone's wanting Max C, and as if you already know, Synchrons died at Max C. It's not like back in 2012 where if you get Max C, you can stop and you don't have to worry about your field getting wiped the following turn. Nowadays, with decks spamming out the field so fast, and cards like Darko being a 2, Regeki being at 1, TT being at 1, etc., Synchrons just can't keep up with the current meta decks and Max C. But definitely a fun deck. If you get out Quasar, first turn, you're pretty much going to win. But other than that, yeah. Now let's go to the Facebook fan page questions. Vincent Arnone asks, so with there being a unannounced ban list, what do you feel like Konami should hit off the ban list and why? Now, I did make a video about this already. You guys can click right here, check out the video, and it pretty much I broke down ban list hits in detail on how I feel like it should go down and what should come back. So if you want to find out my thoughts for Vincent Arnone and his question, just click this video right here. Next question from Chad Phillips, and he asks, what do you think of Brilliant Fusion? I've seen it getting splashed in a lot of meta decks like nekroz, shaddolls, and tellars. I think Brilliant Fusion, honestly, as a card, is really good. It's pretty much Gemini version of Future Fusion, but more balanced. I think it's good for the deck Gemini's, but as far as it being splashed in meta decks, I think it makes the meta decks worse than better, man, because the extra deck space is so tight as it is anyway. And Gemini cards is for just being frank, fucking suck. Like, the fusions suck, most of the monsters suck, and it's one of those decks that it's good when you can get it rolling, but it takes time to set up. So, all in conclusion, I think Gemini Brilliant Fusion is a good card for the Gemini archetype in general, but bad splash in other decks because I feel like it makes the decks more inconsistent than they already are. I get what people are trying to do with it, but for the decks that people are splashing in like shaddolls, tellars, and nekroz, shaddolls already have a dumping card with their shaddoll fusion. Tellers have Unikulite to dump, and nekroz doesn't really need to dump. They search out everything they need anyway, so it's like, what's the point of putting that card in those decks? There's really no point. And last but not least, Marion Hicks asked me a really condensed question, so I'm going to break it up as best way as possible. First question, I'm just going to rapid fire really quick. I don't want the Q&A being too long. If you had another deck in real life as your main deck besides Heroes and Synchrons, what deck would you pick? I already answered this before in a previous Q&A. It'd definitely be Volcanics. Like, decks I've always wanted to play before acting down was a big gadget player was always Heroes, Volcanics, and Synchrons. I played Synchrons already. Didn't really like the deck because it loses to Max C. I'm loving Heroes right now, and I'm pretty sure I'll love Volcanics if I played it because it's another rank 4 base deck that has the ability to blow the field up. So yeah, I like decks like that. What are your thoughts on Future Fusion, Fiber Jar, Lastwood, Dimension Fusion, Brionac, and Ice Barrier? I think those are all really great cards. Some of the best, and I see why they're on the ban list. Which ones are still ban worthy? Honestly, all of them. Like Fiber Jar resets the game state. If it came back off the ban list, it'd be instant staple. Every deck will run it. Dimension Fusion will be abused in chaos-based decks, especially with fucking Cosmos right now. Future Fusion, Heroes, I love that card to come back. Shaddolls, I love that card to come back. So for those reasons alone, that card is going to stay banned permanently. Or it might be come back when heroes just completely suck and have no chance of coming back. And same for shaddolls. Brionac, I think that can come back. Honestly, the only deck that can abuse it is nekroz to a degree and mermaids. And mermaids aren't really that much of a threat. So I don't understand why Brionac is still banned in my personal opinion. Last Will is another card that it seemed like it can come back for a format like Snatch still did. But it might be abused to the point where it might get put back to the Banlist. Not 100% sure on that, but that's just how I personally feel. And if I had to pick one to come back for the format, which one would I pick? Definitely be Fiberjar, because I just like the card. Honestly, I remember back in the day when Fiberjar was a thing. I didn't really get to play with mine too much because it got banned, but before it did get banned and the tournaments I did play in it, it was just fun just watching your opponent rage by resetting the game state. The card was dumb. Haven't played with the card since I was 14, so I just wanted to come back for nostalgic factors, if anything. How do you feel about Konami taking a bit longer to release the ban list? I honestly think Konami taking a bit longer to release the ban list is fucking stupid. I prefer them to have a set schedule for ban lists, like every 3 months. That was my best one, or every 6 months. Now, every 3 months gave players enough chance to edit their decks every other month, and it also helped Konami make money in their pockets because they can make bans accordingly. Now this ban list on the whim thing just makes it so Konami can say, hey, we don't have to give you guys ban lists for 4 or 5 months from now, or 2 months, or 1 month. It just, I feel like it's unprofessional, and to have not have a set schedule for something like that as a part of the ban list for something competitive just shows that people in the R&D department just thinking, actually they don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't, do they even have real players? Like, I feel like it'd be better for the player base to have something set so, you know, people can sell their cards, people can make trades. I mean, they don't have to leak the ban list, they don't have to reveal the ban list, but at least give us a set date to let us know when the list is coming out. I'm an impatient person, so naturally I just hate things come out of nowhere on the whim. And I think it affects the player base in a negative way, because a lot of people hate it, honestly. A lot of people just think it's the dumbest shit ever. We just love the game because we love the game. What's your advice for future Yugi-tubers, and if you can collaborate with a Yugi-tuber, who would it be and why? Future advice for Yugi-tubers. Honestly, just stay consistent, be true to yourself. Don't try to copy anyone else, and if you do copy anyone else, use it with your own creativity, because that way you make something new. Upload, like some people want to be Yugi-tubers, but they want to upload once a month. No, you got to be on at least once a week. At least once a week. Have good quality and just have a goal, have a value. What can you bring to the table? Because no one's gonna watch your channel if you don't know what you're bringing to the table. And if I could collab with anybody, who would it be and why? Definitely Asianized White Dragon, mainly because he has 130,000 subscribers, and that's definitely a YouTube goal I would love to reach. So I feel like collaborating with him in a positive way can help my channel grow a lot. And outside of him, definitely people like Paul from Team FPS, which I've already collabed with, did videos, watched with, and everything. Yugi Nono, but I've already collabed with him as well. And that's pretty much it. So yeah. So yeah, guys, that was the last Q&A question. Last question by Marion Hicks was really condensed, but I tackled it pretty well, I guess. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Q&A. If you did, comment down in the comment section below thoughts about this Q&A at hand. And of course, I do these videos because I truly believe in helping you guys become better players. And also do these videos because I truly believe in you guys help me become better players. Remember to like, share, favorite this video, everything to help the channel grow. So I really want this channel to grow and get the word out about Team Innovation. So I'm a Yugi-tuber trying to help everyone succeed in Yu-Gi-Oh! Fuck yeah. Anyway, I'm tired as hell, guys. Really, like, been up since like 9 o'clock, work, locals. Didn't even play in local, but then came here to record. Anyway, whatever. Team Innovation signing out. See you guys in the next video and stay innovative. Peace. Team, the second combo is going to start off similar to the first combo. You're going to activate your A Hero Lives, bring out your Elements of Hero Shadow Mist.